Hello everyone and welcome back to Top Deck Gaming. We have our round 2 of our round robin tournament for Top Deck Gaming members only. This is the first time ever we've done a round robin or a tournament of Top Deck Gaming throughout our whole team. Now we only have 4 members of our team here, which means there's only going to be 3 rounds. So in the first round, myself, I played Victor. I am playing Aerodactyl, and I actually got the upper hand against Victor. Won in a best out of 3 match, 2-0. So Victor, he's playing Reshiram. So I got the first round win, and Jose, who is my second round opponent, and that's this match right here, me versus Jose. Jose got his first round win. He is playing Granbull, and he played against Gonzalo, who is playing a Mew box. Gonzalo's a really good player. The Mew box that he has is absolutely insane. It is the same list, I believe, that just won the special event in somewhere. I don't know. But it did just win a regional, so yeah, so this is second round coming up, me against Jose. Now, I do apologize. It's been a little while since I posted the first round, and I do still work actually during this pandemic, so we have the COVID-19 still at large here in the United States, especially here where I'm in Florida, Central Florida, Orlando. We have the stay-at-home order going right now. Publix and Walmart, it's absolutely insane with how many people are just buying out Publix and Walmart. It's just, people are going crazy. But it's not, it's understandable. People are kind of scared about this virus. They want to be prepared for when everything shuts down. And yeah, so I do actually still work. So I do apologize if this video came out a little longer than it should have, but that's just the way things are. I'm working Monday through Friday. Sometimes I'm working Saturday if they need. But yeah. So I hope everyone out there is staying clean and washing their hands, not touching their face as much, and like I'm doing right now. But yeah, so stay clean, and I hope this virus goes away, so whoever's not working can go back to work, and the stores can stock back up, and everything can go back to normal. All right, so I got a few mulligans here with this Aerodactyl list that I'm playing. And Jose actually had a few mulligans as well, but I think I did a couple more than him. We are starting out with Jirachi. Jose is starting out with a Ditto. Now, I actually have already, and Jose is going first, I actually had already done a voiceover for this play, for this round. However, I lost that first video, and this video would have been posted sooner, but my phone, where I usually record everything, the storage, I guess, had stockpiled, and if I don't have enough storage for a video, it just stops. The video stops and won't let you play, and so it goes all the way through with recording the video, but it doesn't save the video or do anything, and that's what happened. So I am now redoing it right now. We're doing the voiceover for round 2. This is already a pre-recorded round robin event for Top Deck Gaming, and during this COVID-19, the Pokemon trading card game has canceled all tournaments, all pre-release tournaments, all regionals, and all international tournaments, and all Pokemon leagues have been canceled as well. So we're just trying to, as a team, bring you some more content that you can watch online with some competitive decks that you may or may not see in the upcoming format when the Pokemon trading card game starts up again. Now, I don't know if there has been any changes, but I believe the Pokemon trading card game is supposed to start back up May 15th, which is the actual release date for the new set of Sword and Shield. And I can't remember what the new set is. I guess I could look it up real quick. But so yeah, right now the new set comes out on May 1st. Yeah, the new set will come out on May 1st. May 1st. And then it won't be legal to play in tournaments, well, like usual, for 2 weeks after the set releases. And so Rebel Clash. Rebel Clash is the name of the new Sword and Shield set that is coming out in May. It does release on May 1st to the stores, Walmart, Target, game stores, if you have any game stores in your local area. And it will not be legal to play until 2 weeks after, 14 days after. So the 15th it will be legal, and that is when the Pokemon trading card game is supposed to start back up. If you've heard this before, then you don't pay any attention. But yeah, that's what's going on. Because of COVID-19, and apparently, you know, this virus is pretty serious. You don't want to mess around. Okay, try to stay indoors if you can't help it. If you're still working, you know, make sure you're staying clean. You don't want to catch this virus. Nobody wants that. So, like I said, we are in round 2. I have a Jirachi. I did lay down, and I do apologize for the glare. I'm using Ultra Pro sleeves, which apparently are very good for glares. I do have the Pokemon Research Lab already down, and I am Cynthia, Shuffle Draw 6 for my supporter for turn. Whereas he has started out with a Ditto, a Lucky Egg, a Slugma, and Oranguru. Okay. Okay, we're going to try as hard as we can to figure out what we're going to do. Now, Granbull is not a favorable matchup for me. Aerodactyl's ability requires your opponent's active Pokemon to have 1 extra energy to attack if Aerodactyl's in the active spot, of course. But it only works for basic Pokemon, so Granbull is not a basic, it is a Stage 1 evolution Pokemon, so that Aerodactyl's ability does not really doesn't affect Jose really at all. And then this deck that I have likes to discard energies with Archeop's attack, and I use Crushing Hammers, but when it only costs 1 energy to attack with a Granbull that does 160 damage, it's pretty insane. And then I'm going to go ahead and Pokemon Research Lab. And once I use Pokemon Research Lab, it does end my turn. Now, if you don't know what it does, Pokemon Research Lab lets you grab 2 Pokemon from your deck that evolve from Fossil, from the unidentified Fossil card, and you can put them right on the bench. But it does end your turn if you use the card, so just be careful of when you want to use your Pokemon Research Lab, because if you use it, then obviously your turn will end. Now Jose wants to have as low number of cards in his hand as he can. He wants to get the Macargo out with the smooth over ability to put whatever card he wants on top of his deck. That way, whenever he draws that turn, he can just Wisdom back into the deck with that Oranguru and get whatever he wants. So he's going to go ahead and attach to Ditto. And then he's going to Primate Wisdom. And then he's going to Quick Ball. Or he's going to take the energy back. Yeah, so it looks like he's going to just take the energy back from Ditto. Although, I don't think we're not really too strict on the rules for this little tournament since it's just a little team tournament. But he did attach. Normally when your hand leaves a card for a Pokemon, you know, for a tournament, legalized play, normally when your hand leaves a card, it's in play. Normally your opponent probably wouldn't have too much of a problem if he's a nice guy letting you take an energy back. However, Jose had already used an ability after he attached to Ditto, so no, it shouldn't have happened. But regardless, that's okay. Again, we're not too strict on the rules at this team tournament. It's just for fun play, and it's just to give you guys a little bit of content. It is best 2 out of 3. We're gonna go ahead and Stellar Wish. We got some Crushing Hammers there and a Pokecom. Do we want to search for a Pokemon? We might. Looks like we're gonna try to get Archeops out. And now we don't want to really... Jose looks like he's kind of in a dead spot here. He has no cards in his hand. He does have that Oranguru on the bench, but he doesn't exactly have Magcargo yet, so he can't really get what he wants. But he does have the Ditto. If I could somehow get that Cramorant on the field, that Lucky Egg just won't work. He won't be able to draw any cards. He'll still be kind of in a dead hand. But the problem is getting it out. I don't exactly have the pre-evolution for Cramorant in the deck, and I do have to evolve him with Rare Candy through Unidentified Fossil. So if I did knock out this Ditto right now, he would draw until he has 7 cards in his hand, which could be good and could be bad. The good part for me would mean that he doesn't have a 0-card hand to attack with Granbull, and it would only be doing 30 damage. The bad part is he's drawing extra cards. Now he can set up more Granbulls, and then eventually he will have 0 cards in hand. He's going to set up Magcargo, and he'll be completely set up. So I think I'm going to try my best to try to get Cramorant on the field as fast as I can. Because right now he's just in a dead spot. Ditto's in the active. And I'm going to try to discard some energies with Crushing Hammer. So there it is. There's the energy discard. Looks like it may just be a big pass from me. I didn't draw any energies, I don't think, either, so I can't really attack right now. Oh, I did draw an energy, I lied. I did get a Recycle energy, alright. Trying to decide whether I want to just attack or pass, because I don't really want him to draw 7 cards. He does, I am going to use the Pokemon Research Lab, and it goes to his turn, so he's going to draw and use the Ordinary Rod to get a couple energies back into the deck. And then it looks like he's going to pass, because he can't use the Primate Wisdom with no cards in his hand. So we're going to go ahead and lay down an Unidentified Fossil. Go ahead and bump my own stadium. I'm going to put the Martial Arts Dojo in play, which gives my Pokemon a non-Ultra Beast that has any fighting energy attached to it. It gives them 10 extra strength, basically, 10 extra damage on their active Pokemon. Okay, we got some energy. I think we might just want to try to build up Aerodactyl, because we do have an energy. Oh, we're gonna build up that other Arcan, and we really want to get Cramorant out on the field. Again, we're gonna Stellar Wish. Hopefully, we get like a Rare Candy. It looks like we only got another Stadium. We do play 4 of those Pokemon Research Labs, so hitting 4 of them is good. It kind of bumps some of the stadiums that you don't want to see, like Shrine of Punishment. You don't really want to see, because it would put some extra damage on your Aerodactyls. And you don't really want to see Chaotic Swap, because you want to try to get that Martial Arts Dojo, and you definitely want to get that early Pokemon Research Lab out so you can set up. But yeah, so that's what I would play for. He went and drew, and he's going to go ahead, and it looks like it was a Granbull. He's just going to Primate Wisdom that back into the deck so he can draw it next turn. He's going to pass. Alright, so again, he's still got a dead hand. I think I just drew, it looks like I just drew a Pokecom. All we need now is a Rare Candy off of this Stellar Wish, it looks like, and hopefully we get one. If we got one, we're kind of sitting pretty. If we had gotten, ooh, it didn't look like we got one. We got the escape board. If we had gotten rare candy, we probably could have gotten Cramorant out and, oh, we're not, why am I saying Cramorant? It's not even Cramorant. It's, I don't even know who it is anymore. I can't remember. I think it starts with a C. Okay, we got the Pokécom. I've been saying Cramorant this whole video, and it's not Cramorant, it's something else. It's, can't remember. Alright, so didn't look like we got rare candy. So we're not setting up anonymous this turn. I can't think of the guy's name. I really can't. And thanks to Victor, we got some music going on. Trying to think of that guy's name, that Pokemon's name. If you know the Pokemon's name, put it in the description below, because I can't think of it. Caracosta is the case. Caracosta. Trying to think of the name. Alright, so yeah, trying to get Caracosta out, not Cramorant. I don't even play Cramorant in this deck. But Caracosta, the ability means it says that your opponent's tool cards do not work. Okay, your tool cards attached to your opponent's Pokemon have no effect. That's an insane ability. So right now he's got a Granbull. He's got a Snubbull. And we are trying as hard as we can to get this Caracosta out on the field. Yeah. I mean, I just feel like if I give him, it looks like if I give him 7 cards in his hand, he's going to be unstoppable. No? Maybe I should tack in the pre-evolution just because, holy moly. We got the Stellar Wish. We do find another Cynthia and a unidentified fossil. I think we are playing 4 Cynthia, 3 Research, and a couple of Rosas in the deck. Now, if he were only to knock out somebody, then yeah, maybe Rosa would be a really good attack. But, so not much of a first match here. We do have, well, no attack yet from either player, to be honest, and it's been a few turns. I am set up nicely to attack, but I don't really want to give him 7 cards, and maybe I'm just going through resources, but if he's just dead in the water right now, which it looks like he is, the best option for us to get that Caracosta out on the field. We're going to switch. I don't know why. Well, okay, we're going to switch into the unidentified fossil. We're going to go ahead and use the ability of unidentified fossil to discard it from play, bring Jirachi back to the active, bench another unidentified fossil just to get it out of the hand, and then we're going to Cynthia back into the deck. Now, if we were to draw a rare candy Caracosta, we can't play it because I just went ahead, and that was probably a misplay on my part. But now if we were to draw the rare candy Caracosta, we can't play it because now this new unidentified fossil hasn't been in turn for more than one. Hasn't been in turn for one turn, or on full turn, I guess. We have a Rosa. We did not get. We didn't get rare candy or Caracosta, so. So we're gonna Stellar Wish. We got the Caracosta. We can't get it though because it's Stellar Wish. We have Pokemon. We have Professor's Research or Professor Magnolia, however you want to say it. Alright, and I'm just not attacking. I really don't want to give him anything. He's gonna go ahead and he's gonna grab a couple energies here. He got one off the top deck, it looked like, or he had one in hand, and then he's gonna go ahead and energy spinner for another energy. He will get a pretty good attack off with that Granbull if I were ever to knock this Ditto out. We really want to get Cramorant out on the field. Not Cramorant, man, Caracosta, good lord. There's the sleep check from before the last turn. And then he's going to pass. Alright, we draw. We got Attach Energy. Go ahead and Crushing Hammer. Oh, we did hit, so he discards his energy. He does have one in hand now, of course. Now, I think that we use... Oh, there's that Research. We accidentally discarded it instead of using it. I think we go ahead and just research here, yeah. Discard is try to look for Caracosta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Looks like it got only very few cards left in the deck. We did not get Caracosta, but it looks like we got rare candy. We got rare candy, yeah. So we definitely missed the Caracosta. There it is. That's the Stellar Wish that I'm doing right now. Insane. And I'm not going to grab anything just because I don't want to run through resources. So I'm going to go ahead and just, I do take a knockout here, which is, man, that's insane. Go that long, nearly 25 minutes or so, go that long with not attacking. And we don't exactly have timed rounds right now. It's not that strict of a tournament or a round robin. But I think Victor actually has a timer going off for 50 minutes. But so he did draw till he had 7. He found an air balloons. He found an energy. He's got another Snubbull benched. Evolution Incense. He's going to grab a Granbull. Actually, he'll probably grab Macargo. Yep, there it is. He's got Macargo out on the field now. So he's set up for the whole match now. That's why you don't want to knock out Ditto without Caracosta out on the field. So he's set up for the whole match. Alright. So he's got Energy Spinner in hand. Another energy. I think he had another energy in hand. We basically have a full deck in our discard right now. Alright, so Lily's Full Force is a good tech in this deck. You draw 4 cards at the end of your turn. If you have more than 2 cards in your hand, you shuffle cards into the deck until you have only 2 in the hand. And you're kind of hoping to have 0 cards in your hand, to be honest. But yeah. So maybe you want an early Lily's Full Force, just to kind of set up nicely. But so he's gonna Evolution Incense again for nothing. He's gonna just burn that card out of the hand. And he searched, so I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle anyways. He's gonna Great Ball, maybe for nothing. I don't know. Probably for nothing. Yeah, he's not gonna grab anything. He's just burning cards out of his hand, trying to get to a 0-card hand, and so is he going to go ahead and... I think he's got a custom catcher in his hand. He might use that. I don't think he's used Smooth Over yet. Or Primate Wisdom. I don't think he's used either of those. Aerodactyl, he's got to take a look at that, just because he's got to touch everything. Alright, so he's going to use a custom catcher to draw until he has 3 cards in his hand. Looks like he got another Evo Incense. And he's going to burn that. He's going to Smooth Over now. Okay, there's the Smooth Over. And then he's going to Primate Wisdom to get the card that he wanted back. He's going to Quick Ball for nothing. And I guess I probably should shuffle the deck since he did use Quick Ball, but that's fine. We are bringing up Aerodactyl. Now, how much HP does Granbull have? Because right now I can't do anything. Granbull. Let's see. It has 130. Okay, so I do get a knockout there on Granbull. Alright, so yeah, Aerodactyl does get a nice knockout on Granbull, only because I have the Martial Arts Dojo in play. Now, Aerodactyl's attack does 120 plus the 10 that he gets from Martial Arts Dojo. And we do go down to 4 prizes. Still running low on our cards here, and I think we only got like 4 cards left in the deck. Hopefully he doesn't play Bellaba or Bryson Man or something. He's going to Smooth Over and then use Wisdom. He's going to Wizzed it back into his hand. Oh, it's Diantha, perfect tech for this Granbull deck. He can grab whatever he wants, probably an Energy and like a Granbull or something to evolve. Yeah, there it is. Oh, he's going to grab Shrine of Punishment and Granbull. Put some extra damage on Aerodactyl. And then All Out does, I believe, 160 since he has no cards in his hand. Yeah, wow, 160. Now, if he had 1 card in his hand, it would it'd only do 30. So it's a big, huge jump for not having any cards in your hand. And he did bump the stadium, so I don't exactly have a way to knock out this Granbull, which stinks. But maybe I should put some more stadiums like that in there. I don't know. I can't just tech for 1 deck, I guess. So we want to get rid of his Shrine. Do we have another stadium in play? Or in our hand that we could play? And I'm going to go ahead and just scoop it up. Alright, so we're going to go to game 2. There's no way I can win that matchup. He's going to take a couple prizes. I'm going to just, yeah, there's no way. Alright, so we're going to go to game 2, which these are best out of 3. And I don't know where my problem, the main problem I had for game 1 was that I couldn't get Carracosta out on the field. I believe if I had gotten Carracosta out on the field, the matchup would have been easy. I would have knocked out Ditto, and then I would have had free range at Snubbles or Rangaroos or even Slugma, because he had no cards in his hand. He did not have Macargo on the bench. So, yeah, he did not have Macargo out. So I think Carracosta was definitely something that was the make it or break it card for that matchup. It took way too long to get Carracosta out, and by the time I had already given him 7 cards in his hand. So So we go for game 2. Jose, I think I opted to go, I don't remember. I don't know if I'm going first or second. And then we have Gonzalo right now playing against Victor. That is a Reshiram matchup against a Mew Box. That should be a really fun match, honestly. We should have streamed that one. This one is kind of a boring matchup, but we'll see. Maybe we'll get Gonzalo's deck on stream in the last round. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so we got a mulligan. Does Jose have a mulligan? He mulliganed 2 or 3 times in the first game. No, it doesn't look like he does. Alright, so he starts out Slugma. I don't know if that's the card you want to start out with this Granbull deck. You're risking a knockout. Not with my deck, but with any deck, I guess. Also, if you've seen that show, Tiger King, you're a true legend. That show is hilarious. It's a weird show, but it kind of drags you in. You kind of want to keep watching and watching and watching, and you know, it's definitely a weird show, and it's hilarious. I like that show. Is funny. Nice. Oh, I had to make sure that's what I saw. We almost had to start a Ditto, but we found a Jirachi. All right, there we go. Alright, so I did opt to go second instead of first. I don't really want him to play any supporter cards right now. It sounds like he's got a really good hand. Sounds. He's got the Evolution Incense right away. Is he going to just right away grab a Macargo? Yeah, I believe that's what he would do. Oh no, he's going to grab a Granbull. Maybe he's already got Macargo. Or he's got a Pokecom. Oh, he does. He's got a Pokecom, that Granbull, back into the deck. And he's going to grab probably a Oranguru. Yep, there's a Oranguru right there. So that's what you want to set up for this Granbull deck is you want to get Macargo or Oranguru out, and then you're free sailing, and you're done. And there's these other tech cards that you can get. He just quick balled. He's going to grab another Snubbull. But again, there's these other tech cards that you can get. He's got another quick ball. Maybe you'll grab like Absol would be detrimental right now, especially since I have a Jirachi on the field. I won't be able to retreat for free anymore. Aerodactyl has a free retreat, but now it won't because he's got Absol out now. Okay, so he does have an Absol out. All right, that's not good. Just a lot of tech cards. I believe he does have Mew for bench barrier, just in case you run against a deck that can hit the bench, like a Mew deck with Espeon and Deoxys, or a Pikachu and Zekrom deck. So he's got 3 custom catchers and a couple quick balls. Wow, that's insane. So he's going to go ahead and retreat the Slugma and pass turn. So we do start off with Pokemon Research Lab. We're going to go ahead and attach to the Ditto. I think we're going to take that. I think we should instead play that Recycle Energy, right? We don't want to just discard a Recycle Energy. Yeah, there it is. Okay, we're going to just play Recycle Energy, and then we're going to discard with Professor's Research. That allows us to draw 7 cards. Kind of get us out of some trouble. We do find an escape board, but we can't retreat. So we have 2 fossils out on the field. We got a Jirachi with an escape board that is broken. Its wheel fell off. It can't retreat. And a Pokecom. We're gonna Stellar Wish. 3, 4. We got 1 more. And we find a belt and a switch. Maybe that switch would be a good idea right now. Oh, and we got a research. Oh, a Rosa. We got a Rosa. Okay. And I believe we're going to go ahead and, yeah, just Pokemon Research Lab. We're going to grab Arkin and either Aerodactyl or another Arkin. Because it's really the only 2 cards we can grab with that. Looks like it's going to be Aerodactyl. We do have 2 unidentified fossils on the field, so maybe we should have grabbed 2 Arkins, but it doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, he comes on. We've got a Shrine of Punishment and Lily's Full Force. So Shrine of Punishment will put 1 damage on my Aerodactyl between turns. Lily's Full Force makes him draw 4 cards, and then he's got the Macargo out on the field. He'll have to discard some cards at the end of his turn if he has more than 2 in his hand, which he probably won't, since this deck likes to discard every card you have. Alright, he's going to smooth over, put 1 card on top of his deck, and then he can whiz it back into his hand with Primate Wisdom. He's going to whiz it. And, nope, that goes on top of your deck, buddy, not right in your hand. Alright, there he is. Okay, he's going to whiz it into his hand, and, where's he going to do now? He's got Granbull, maybe? Oh, he's making sure that Research Lab is in the discard area. And, so he's got Granbull. Does he have energy? Or a switch? Because he did evolve the bench. So that tells me he doesn't have an energy in hand, since he didn't evolve the one in the active spot. That, or he just can't get 0 cards in his hand. So he's going to pass turn, and because he's got more than 2 cards in his hand, he's got to shuffle cards into his deck until he only has 2 cards in his hand. So we're going to go ahead and bump the Shrine of Punishment right now with another Research Lab. And we got the Archeops out on the field. Now, Jose already knows what I'm playing, so he's kind of being conservative with the amount of energies he puts on the field. He doesn't want me to discard too many energies where he can't really get any more, which he's got Macargo and Smooth Over and Primate Wisdom, so he can get as many energies as he needs. Now we're going to Cynthia. Shuffle and draw 6. Cynthia is one of the best draw cards in the game. Now, it will rotate at the next rotation in August, either before or after Worlds, which we do now have Professor's Research. I'm sure we got Marnie. I'm sure we're going to have some more different draw cards that will be coming out as well. And I doubt this is going to be the last time that we see Cynthia, because Skyla is getting a reprint as well, so. Okay, Stellar Wish, Pokecom, and Rosa. We're going to grab Pokecom. We're going to use it, shuffle Jirachi back into the deck. We are eyeing that Caracosta. At this point, the only thing that we're trying to stop is that balloon that is on the Macargo. But maybe could have grabbed something else, because Caracosta didn't really help us in this matchup. Now, at this point, he's already set up. He's already got Macargo, and he's already got Oranguru. So we do go ahead and throw down Caracosta. Tool cards on his side of the field don't work. And he's got 3 cards in hand. Trying to figure out how he can get to 0. So he's going to Evolution Incense. He's got Granbull. Looks like he's going to go back in with a Quick Ball. And he's going to Smooth Over first before he uses that Quick Ball. Or maybe he's, oh, you know, okay. I see what he's going to do. He's going to Smooth Over into a card that he wants to discard. Or an energy. He's going to Smooth Over into an energy, maybe. How's he going to get to his 0 card hand, though? Oh, okay. He's going to Smooth Over into a Lily's Full Force. Oh, that goes on top of the deck, Jose. There it is. All right. And then Primate Wisdom, he's going to shuffle He's gonna throw one card on top of the deck to grab that Lily's Full Force. He's gonna get the card back right now because Full Force let them draw 4 cards. Did he get an energy? Okay, he's got the lucky egg, which doesn't work. Or should not work, I should say. Alright, doesn't look like he got an energy. Oh, he got the pass. He's got to shuffle 2 cards into the deck as well, so here we go, or at least 1 card. He can only have a 2-card hand since he played Lily's Full Force. Alright, now it's our time to attack. He doesn't have an energy. We want to try to get this Granbull off the field. We want to try to throw down a martial arts dojo. And we can't really attack with Aerodactyl now because we don't have enough energy. So we're in a spot that's not very good. We're stuck. We can do some damage with Archeops, but not looking favorable. Okay, we got the Karate Belt. I think it's Karate Belt. Here, we're gonna go ahead and attach a Recycle Energy, and I don't think we've Stellar Wished yet. We can probably still do that. No, we can't do that. We can't retreat because Jirachi's needs another energy to attack, or to, since he's got Absol out on the field. I think we have a lot of Crushing Hammers. Alright, here we go. And it looks like it's going to be a pass. We didn't get a switch or anything, so Jose's going to smooth over with his Macargo and probably grab an energy, I would assume. And then he's going to whiz that energy back into his hand. Going to go ahead and attach the energy and quick ball for nothing, and then hit the attack. So I think I should shuffle the deck. He did play a quick ball, but that's alright. Not too strict on the rules here. We got, he did take a knockout, so Rosa's active. We can get an energy and some sort of, there it is, there's Rosa. We can get an energy. Probably we could grab a stadium if we really need it. Yeah, there it is. And another Pokemon. So should we grab maybe Arkin? Probably evolve that other unidentified fossil. Archeops. Do we have Arkin in hand? Oh, he's gonna grab, I'm gonna grab an Aerodactyl. Alright. Trying to think of what I really want. I think I'm gonna opt to get Aerodactyl back into the hand, and nah. All right. A lot of nothing going on right now in this matchup. For me, at least. All right, so we're gonna evolve Aerodactyl. Probably attached to Aerodactyl at the same time. Crushing Hammer, should we, we're going to discard the energy anyways. I don't know why we would waste that. Just because we can, I guess. Go ahead and attach energy. And we can hit for Hyper Beam, which will discard his active's energy. But again, he's got Smooth Over, and he can just get an energy back with that Smooth Over. So, 80 damage to Granbull and an energy discard, and he draws for turn. Jose's trying to decide on what he wants. I didn't take a knockout, so Diantha is not playable. So he's going to smooth over. Alright, so he's going to smooth over and then whiz whatever card he had smooth over into his hand. So he keeps putting the card into his hand. He doesn't really know what to... Just because, I don't know why. Alright, so he's going to smooth over, then whiz that card into his hand, and looks like the card that he got was Granbull. And he's going to pass. All right. So we will take a knockout. We're going to Cynthia. Okay. So we will take a knockout here with either Archeops, or maybe I'll bring up Aerodactyl, which I probably can't do because I don't have enough energy on either of them. Not even to use this GX. I can't even do 50 damage. But, so our only good attacker right now will be Archeops, and we will go down to 5 prizes. Okay. We do have a Jirachi, but that will just keep us stuck in the active, right? We didn't get an energy, which isn't good, so we're just going to take a knockout. Now you can, now we're in a good, not in a good spot, because we're not in a good spot because he can smooth over into like a Diantha, which could get him any 2 cards he wants back from his discard, which would be most likely an energy and some sort of card to discard a card from his hand, or tool card or something. So he's going to smooth over. This deck is insane that Jose's playing. Granbull just hits really hard. Again, you do have to have a 0 card hand, but if you get smooth over out on the field and your opponent gets a knockout on Granbull, you're kind of set up for another attack on the next turn. Okay, he's confusing all of us with the discard and the deck. So he did smooth over. He will whiz that card into his hand. No, he won't. He'll just go ahead and... Maybe he already did it. But he's going to go ahead and Ordinary Rod. 2 cards into his deck. Shuffle those up. Yeah, he must have already whizzed it into his hand. Oh, wasn't paying attention. And it looks like he probably grabbed a Diantha. There it is. There's Diantha. He's going to grab an energy and either a tool card or another Snubble or a Stadium, because he does have 0 cards in his hand before Diantha. So there's the Shrine and there's the energy. And he's going to hit for knockout. Okay. Looks like I'm bringing up Aerodactyl. Yep. Okay, so I have the Karate Belt, and I will be able to hit for some damage here. We're going to Pokecom the Jirachi for an Archeops here. I think we see a rare candy in our hand, so should have an Archeops set up for an attack next turn. Jirachi is supposed to go into the deck, but apparently we don't know how to play Pokemon. We're just going to go ahead and discard him. And throw down an unidentified fossil, bump his Shrine with our Stadium so we can get a knockout on Granbull. So we do have the Martial Arts Dojo. And we have 5 prizes. Jose's got 4. It will be a knockout on Granbull. He was thinking Karate Belt just was not in play. because he thought we had the same amount of prizes, but we didn't. And he brings up Granbull, which, not good. So he drew. Did he take a knockout last turn? He must have, yeah. And then there is the timer that Victor set off, just went off for 50 minutes. We're going to go ahead and finish the matchup, though. Because I'm not in a terrible spot, but not in a great spot. I believe the winners of the table 2 was Victor with Reshiram. He got the win over the Mew box. And not Gonzalo's Knight, it looks like. This music is putting you to sleep. Let me know. I can tell him not to play it in the next time. All right, so he did smooth over. He is going to go ahead and whiz it into his hand. Looks like it's Diantha. Another Diantha. I wonder if he plays 4. I know we've seen 2 already. I wonder if he plays 4. So he's got Diantha, which will get him an energy, and will get him maybe something to discard the last card in his hand, or a tool card, or probably that Shrine back. He doesn't really want to keep playing that martial arts dojo, right? Because it looks like he's eyeing up energy and a quick ball. So he needs to discard the last card in his hand. So here it is. Alright, so he's got the energy. And he's going to go ahead and quick ball for a snubble, I want to say. And he's got his 0 card hand. He will attack for 160, which will be 170. Okay. So we need to find a way to get an energy and take a knockout on this Granbull. And we will be ahead in prizes. We're gonna bench Durachi, and we have a switch. We have a crushing hammer. We don't have an energy. Evolve. We have we got 2 chances at a crushing hammer, it looks like. Ooh, we're just gonna retreat. I think we should have just used switch. I think we should have just used switch, but that's alright. We did not get a supporter card. Okay, we got a crushing hammer, we got the stadium. So we're going to opt for the stadium here. Now, it doesn't look like we're going to attack this turn. Oh, well, we definitely can attack. We can attack with Archeops. And it will discard the energy on his field. So there it is. We're gonna go ahead and attach to Archeops and switch. And Hyper Beam, probably to get rid of that energy he's got. Hyper Beam will do 90 damage instead of 80 because we have the Martial Arts Dojo in play. He top decks an Energy Spinner. Insane. Has a 0 card hand now. He top decks an Energy Spinner. And he's going to smooth over as he's in the deck and for next turn. Gets the knockout. And I'm going to go ahead and bring up, who am I going to bring up? Aerodactyl. So he is at 90, so if I GX, it will do some damage here. We'll get a knockout. But I'm not seeing it, so I'm going to go ahead and just use my other attack. Maybe I should have just GX'd with the... Oh, I couldn't because it has to be a fighting, right? Maybe it doesn't. Alright, so smooth over for Evolution Incense. That's the card he drew, and then he did have a prize for last turn. There is Granbull. Does he have an energy, or will he smooth over for an energy and then just whizzed it? So it's not looking favorable for me. I don't have any energies on the field. He's about to knock out Jirachi. Or not Jirachi, my Aerodactyl that has all the energies. He does find a Diantha. I just want to say, guys, if you enjoy the videos, please like the channel and do us a favor and subscribe for more awesome videos like this. We do have some more. We're planning on doing some more live play games like this, and hopefully you guys like them. So I'm going to bring up the Aerodactyl, and it doesn't look good for us. So we're going to go ahead and just, there's that. Going to go ahead and Crushing Hammer. Maybe we'll discard the energy. Oh, we got Crushing Hammer. All right. But yeah, still not looking good. Maybe I should have just GX'd. He's counting how many energies I discarded, but he did shuffle some back into the deck early. He just drew another energy spinner. Insane. Okay. He could get it with smooth over either way, but I guess if he keeps drawing energy spinner, that's way better, right? Way better.
Holy shit.
All right. And there's the energy spinner. He's going to go ahead, and he still has one card in his hand. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave you with the rest of this video. Like I said, if you like the live play or the openings that we do on this channel, give me a like on the channel or in the video, and subscribe for more awesome videos. You should see the subscribe icon. That should be my face there on the side, and another awesome video, maybe round 1 right here for you to watch. So again, if you haven't seen round 1, check it out. That was Reshiram versus Aerodactyl. And then round 3 should be coming up tomorrow or the next day. So guys, awesome. Hit that bell button if you don't want to miss round 3, and or if you like some code cards. Every time we open up some Pokemon cards, we do give away the code cards. So we got another Crescent Hammer. Oh, it's a 5. We have one more.
How do we play 5?
Yeah, we play 5 Crescent Hammers. Yeah. And we're about done here on this matchup. It's not looking good. I think we're going to bring up Jirachi. He's only got 1 prize card left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, okay. So it's not... I don't have a Pokemon that I can Pokécom back in, so... Ah, it's a scoop. Alright, so pretty good matchups here. We got not a favorable one for Aerodactyl, but Granbull is just a insanely tough deck to beat. So round 3 is coming up. It's looking like it's gonna be Granbull versus Reshiram. If you're excited for that matchup, then definitely hit the bell button because it's gonna be up here pretty soon. And then we'll probably hopefully get some Mew box action in the next video. So again, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video, and bye.